Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today PAG just filed an 8K about a new board member, and I'm looking at how this impacts governance and compensation. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. This filing tells us about a significant new director joining the board, and it gives us a peek into how they are planning to pay her, which can tell us a lot about the company's priorities. So, Plains GP Holdings LP, or PAGP, has filed a current report on Form 8K. This essentially means something important has happened that the public needs to know about right away. The key date here is May 11, 2026. This is when the event that triggered the filing actually took place. The main item in this filing is about changes in the company's leadership. Specifically, it's about the appointment of a new director and how she will be compensated. This often gives us insights into the board's thinking and the company's strategy. This filing is for Plains GP Holdings LP, or PAGP as they are known by their stock ticker. They are a major player in the energy infrastructure space, focusing on moving and storing oil and gas. Think of them as the pipelines and storage tanks of the energy world. The big news is the appointment of Cynthia B to the board of directors. She is coming in as an independent member, which generally means she doesn't have a direct business relationship with the company outside of her director role, aiming for unbiased decision making. She is joining a specific class of directors, Class 3rd, which relates to how directors are elected and when their terms expire. Now, why is this appointment significant? Ms. Taylor is not new to the energy world. She brings over 30 years of experience, most recently as the Chief Executive Officer and President of Oil States International, Inc., another company in the energy sector. She also served on their board. She retired from Oil States right around the time she joined Plains in May 2026. Especially at the CEO level, is valuable. It means she understands the challenges and opportunities in this industry from the very top. Her resume also shows a strong financial background. She has been a chief financial officer and controller for other energy companies, and she even started her career at Ernst & Young, a major accounting firm. This blend of operational leadership and financial expertise is often what boards look for to ensure strong financial oversight and strategic planning. Beyond her direct industry experience, she has also served on the board of the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas and is currently a director at T Inc., where she chairs their audit committee. This kind of experience on boards of large, complex organizations, especially with audit committee responsibilities, signals a high level of financial acumen and governance understanding. She is a certified public accountant with a business degree, further reinforcing her financial credibility. It's important to remember that the board of directors is responsible for overseeing the management and the strategic direction of Plains GP Holdings LP. So, adding someone with Miss Taylor's background is a clear move to strengthen that oversight. Now, let's talk about how she'll be paid. For her role as a board member, she will receive an annual cash retainer of $120,000. This is a pretty standard amount for a director of a company this size, but that is not all. She will also get an annual grant of Phantom Class A shares. This means she'll be given shares that have a value tied to the company's stock, but she doesn't actually receive the physical shares immediately. The value of this grant is approximately $160,000 based on the stock's price around the dividend dates. These phantom shares will become real shares after 1 year, meaning they are designed to incentivize her to stay with the company and help grow its value long term. This structure, a mix of cash and equity that vests over time, is common and aligns the director's interests with those of the shareholders. When you add the cash and the equity value, you are looking at total compensation of around $280,000 per year. This is a significant commitment from the company to attract and retain top talent on its board, especially given her strong background. Next up is something called Regulation FD Disclosure. Basically, this section is about making sure that any important information released by the company is shared with everyone at the same time, preventing unfair advantages for some investors. Here, the company is telling us that on the same day, May 11, 2026, they put out a press release about Miss Taylor's appointment. This filing is just to formally record that they shared this information with the public. The actual press release is attached as an exhibit. Finally, this section lists the exhibits that are part of this filing. The most important exhibit here, Exhibit 99.1, is the press release itself. This is usually where you find the company's official statement about the news. And then there is Exhibit 104, which is an interactive data file. This is for regulatory purposes, making sure the information is machine readable. This part is just the official sign-off for the filing, confirming it has been submitted by the authorized people at Plains GP Holdings LP. So, looking at the bigger picture, Plains GP Holdings LP is bringing in a very experienced executive, Cynthia B, to its board. Her background as a CEO and CFO, coupled with her experience on other major boards like AT&T and the Federal Reserve Bank, suggests a strong focus on governance and financial stewardship. The compensation package, which is substantial and includes equity that vests over time, shows the company is willing to invest in high-quality board leadership. This move, coming at a time when energy companies are navigating complex markets, signals a commitment to robust oversight and strategic financial management. The external context from recent news headlines, like discussions around raised EBITDA outlook and asset sales, suggests this board addition could be part of a broader strategy to enhance performance and shareholder value. What I'm actually looking for is how her expertise will translate into tangible strategic decisions and improved financial outcomes for PAGP in the coming quarters. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the tools I use in the description.